My dear students, आज का जो कॉन्सेप्ट हम लर्न करने जा रहे हैं, this concept stand alone is also important that you should know as a student of management or as a researcher of management, what is globalization and internalization. Internationalization, not internalization, internationalization. अच्छा, आप में से कुछ लोग कह सकते हैं कि ये तो जी इकोनॉमिक्स का टॉपिक है. Yes, it's true. In economics also you deal about these concepts. But being a student of management, and especially when you're dealing either the resource management, production management, people management, then this concept should also be important to you and you should be aware of it. That how this concept is going to affect the performance of a business organization, how this concept is going to affect the people, employees, and even the customers working around the organization. Globalization and internationalization. Globalization is a broader phenomena. It simply means that through globalization, which is a process, through globalization, you can increase volume and the speed. दोनों चीजें हैं, size and the speed of the flow of capital, of the flow of resources, of the flow of information, of the flow of ideas, and also the flow of people. And it will connect those forces which will connect different actors between the countries. Notice now, you're talking about capital, you're talking about people, you're talking about information and ideas. And the size of it and the speed of it. How it is being affected. How it will affect on the performance of the company. How the other companies in the globe, around the world, from different regions, are going to affect. And this, in fact, sometimes leads to the companies and the countries to make their regional markets. NAFTA. एशिया में आ जाइए, सार्क, इसी तरह से सेफ्टा, पैसिफिक रिम की कंट्रीज हैं. अपने इंटरेस्ट को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए, इस ग्लोबलाइजेशन के फिनोमेना को फेस करने के लिए, दे come together, they make a block, group, so that they can face these emerging trends. So it's not a single phenomena, because you're talking about capital, you're talking about ideas, you're talking about information, you're talking about people, and sometimes even you're talking about culture of the company. So rapid globalization, because of the information and communication technology, because of the rapid flow of capital through logistic companies, through air, through cargo, through courier companies, overnight deliveries. Even sometime later on we will see through those new routes of railway and the road. Remember CPAC? We'll talk about that later on. How it is going to, it's a global phenomenon. It's a globalization. You cannot stop it. Try to learn how to manage it. Internationalization is when you're talking about two countries and the transaction between the two countries. And you like to make sure that these international transactions between the two countries, how it will affect the future developments. and how it will affect the process of investment in the companies. Internationalization and the theories which are presented for the multinational enterprises, of course, give importance to the FDIs, foreign direct investment, and choosing a suitable form of entry and to enter into a different country. Through globalization, it has become easier to enter into the other countries. But definitely, FDI, foreign direct investments, it depended on the benefits that a company would accrue, a firm would accrue through the choices they will make while going to the other companies. So speaking of theory, then multinational organizations operating in the international market, their performance will be affected. Business performance, market performance. Number one, who will own the ownership of that firm in that country? Ownership advantage. Number two, where the firm or the company will be located? Location advantage. And the third important part is advantage because of the internationalizations. Look at how most of the Japanese companies, Toyota, Honda, Mitsubishi, they're no longer working in Japan. They have their firms and companies and factories overseas. That's a global phenomenon. You have to consider it when you are considering management from the international perspective. Thank you very much.